Hey guys, happy Monday. I did not even mute out everybody. Jackie, I'm going to mute everybody real quick and then you can actually, you know what? I'm not going to worry about it unless somebody starts unmuting themselves, then we'll worry about it. We're just going to let it roll tonight, right? You guys, listen, holy moly. Black Friday was kicking, right? Cyber Monday has been, obviously we're coming off of a major Black Friday. That's why I'm saying right now, there's people that still have, they're still shopping. Today is a very, very big day that people are shopping. And don't be afraid to send out those messages because honestly, and I'm sorry, my voice, it was Jackie last week that her voice and everything was like kind of going. And now I feel better this week, but my voice is totally hitting the road on me. Don't be afraid to send out those last minute messages. I literally all day today, I'm going to tell you, I talked to Cliff probably, oh gosh, I don't know. I've been back and forth with Cliff since Saturday. So he's probably absolutely tired of me at this point. But he's been an extreme help. And it just goes to show if you ever have any issues or you ever have any problems, don't be afraid to reach out to one of your uplines. If you submit a support ticket, obviously first. But if you are running into like any kind of issues or anything, reach out to your uplines. Okay. Don't wait days and days and days. Like those are the things that need to be efficient and taken care of. But for the people that had reached out to me about things that maybe they came across or situations, obviously submit support tickets. But if you have any problems, you guys, don't be afraid to reach out and know that Cliff told me this weekend, and I'm gonna repeat it to you guys. He said, don't sweat the small stuff. Okay, because submit a ticket and know that corporate will always have your back, right? So if you're in the right and things kind of get, sometimes when we submit tickets, it's not always clear or we can feel like we're jumping through hoops. And I'm one of those people like, guys, there's rules to promotions, but accidents happen, and things happen. So if we can fix them, we're going to try to fix them. However, there's certain things that are out of our control, right? But I'll tell you, Cliff was very, very helpful, and he did help me fix a couple of things that happened, glitches that happened right at the end of the night, and so forth. So, don't get discouraged. Just know that if you ever come across a hiccup, and that includes, you guys, if you see something, somebody signed up and hey, wait a second, they've got an account with me, turn that in. Don't let that stuff pass by and don't get bitter about it. Submit a ticket and let, compliance take care of it and let people take care of it. Those are all things. Just know that corporate really does. They really are on our side, and they really do want to support us. And Jackie said something today, and I put it in the announcement for today, about Cyber Third, about, Cyber Monday, letting it be, you guys being 30% closer to your goal, right? So like you can make big waves. And I know that because you guys did more on Black Friday as a team, literally, than you had done all month, like in sales. All right. And I was absolutely blown away. We over doubled our volume. By more than double. Let's just say that. I don't even know. And I know that we're up like 150,000 from last month. And that is gigantic, right? And some of you guys are like, wait, I'm not up that much. But listen, you can't compare yourself to the size of somebody else's team. So here's what I want to tell you about that. You have to start where you are. I had somebody today in my personally enrolled chat say, I want to order the cyber, Cyber Monday, it's 30% off, but money's tight. You guys, money's tight for everybody. So here's what you do. If you're not in the position to order, then your goal needs to be to get those samples out. And then you can place an order with, like, okay, say you get enough for samples, right? And then you can order the mail outs, and that's, well, 72 USD. Say you collected $25 for each of the sample mailouts, and then you could actually order a $200 upgrade pack. You get sample credits, or you get the discount codes, plus you'd get a full month of Thrive. You could send out your samples to people that ordered them through the mailouts, or however you wanted to do it, right? You could order enough product and then send out those samples, or you could literally order the mail out credits, and then you sign a couple customers and get your credits on the second of the month, and then be able to place your order. So you have to work with what you have, and not everybody's going to be in the budget, but guess what? Right now, every order gets that 30% off. And I just did it. If you placed a $200 order, hold on. I just literally did the math on a couple different orders. It was a $200 order, 30% off. You get $60 off, so it's $140. So basically, right now, if somebody got, say, the normal 3 steps at 30% off, that's $48 off. Say they got the elite system at 30% off, that's $54 off. Okay. I personally am offering, for my customers, I'm offering cash back for their shipping. And then I'm also offering some credits towards next month's order. I'm doing the same for promoters. And I did it within a range, and that's what I'm sending out to my promoters now. Like, I'm doing my personally enrolled, and then I'm just kind of going down through, right? And I'm doing, like, for my personally enrolled first, right? And I'm doing it so that it'll be an example that people will utilize their credits that they may have, and offering out, hey, we can't do cash, like, we can't do credits off of these orders, but we can offer credits for future orders, and that'll really benefit people next month, right? Where they'll be able to utilize those credits towards their order. So I'm offering, and it's going in a range. So, like, personally enrolled, I'm looking at the people that aren't qualified and active yet, and I'm offering them a rebate. Yes, basically offering them a rebate. And I'm offering them some cash back towards certain sizes so that they can become qualified and active and take advantage. Obviously, you can't get upgrade packs during this. So I also suspect that, it probably won't be long before we have a double, triple fast start, because we have all of these customer promos. But with that said, this is a hell of a deal. Okay. So people, oh,
can I
yep,
jump in?
Jackie, please,
I
please, please, please.
actually I see a lot of new people on the line, so I really want
Hey,
to, like, while you guys are on here, welcome. But while you guys are on here, we have a sale. It's happening, right? It's like almost 3 hours left of it. But just to keep it super focused, like 30% off is huge. Like what Amanda said, like when I realized what 30% really meant, I never took it for granted, right? We just came off of a huge BOGO sale. And what does BOGO mean? Like, oh my God, I get buy one, get one. And then you know what happens? People that miss out on BOGO, like whether you're a customer or a promoter, they'll be hesitant to hop on another sale because they're just like, well, this sale is not as good as that one, but this one is actually really good. And I'm going to tell you guys why. Okay. So BOGO is amazing. Yes, but you have to spend 160 and you also have to have a partner, right? So that's the one thing with BOGO. A lot of people, why they don't get BOGO is because they don't have a partner, right? If you guys have a brand new customer, they're super shy to share. They don't have that, they don't have a buddy yet to BOGO with, right? So maybe they couldn't BOGO. But 30% off is huge. Like, it is so, so, so good. And why it's good is because there's no minimum, right? They don't have any minimum to spend. So if you have a customer that just says like, hey, I just want balance. I see that you've been like posting that treat meal, or I just want something that's good for sleep, right? They can literally buy one product and get 30% off, right? So this is why I love this promo. Also with the 30% off, like, I don't know about you guys, but I do have a lot of customers, right? I've been doing this for 5-6 years. I do have a lot of customers that don't spend over $100 every single month, right? Which it sucks. Yes, they don't count towards my auto bonus, but they're happy with what they're doing. They're happy with their product. They're still loyal thrivers, like through something, right? Whether they're only buying the capsules or whatever. Like, I'm the type, I'm not like, I never push my customers, right? Hold on one second. I gotta mute that. Okay. No, but I have customers that are just like that. They just don't buy they only buy like capsules and stuff. So this is a good time for them to save money. So like right now, while you guys are on the phone, like make a post or reach out to somebody while you're on the phone, while you guys are on here on the Zoom, reach out to somebody who maybe did not get on the BOGO deal, whatever it is. And even if you have like stuff to fill in, right? Sometimes we don't take our Thrive correctly. Well, not me, but sometimes people don't take their Thrive correctly and they don't want to buy the whole package, right? They're like lopsided. They don't have enough capsules. Like, this is the perfect time for you guys to get, just kind of fill in your stock a little bit, because maybe your shelf is not looking so even, right? So this is what this promo is particularly for. And yes, like Amanda was saying, with this promo, like, I am really aiming for customers, promoters that really should be customers. Promoter packs don't count towards this, right? Neither do Nourish. I don't think sample packs count towards this either, but really, like, I love this promo. And then another thing, okay, so if you guys are on the business building side, right? Some of you guys might just have a few customers and it doesn't look like, you're gonna be hitting a rank this month or whatever, right? But it's not too late, right? Let's do the math on that. Let me pull up my calculator right now. If you for 4K, right? 4K times 0.7. So for somebody to hit a 4K rank advancement right now, they would need to do $2,800 in sales. Okay. Like, with the 30% off. Like, that's how powerful this promo is, right? Like, somebody who would come in today, like, I'm just saying, like, just an example, right? If somebody decided, hey, I want to sign up as a promoter or whatever, and they were to get 2,800 in sales, right? With that's 30% off applied to it, they can hit a 4K rank advancement bonus. Like, that's how powerful this promo is. And just to break it down into like more simpler terms, this might be more relatable to you guys and where you guys are in your business, right? If you are 1,000 QV away from, like, from getting to 4K, you really just need to do $700 in sales, right? So I love this promo. I absolutely love it. And Amanda, what she was saying, she was like, Black Friday was so crazy, you guys. It really was. I had been watching the numbers and stuff, and I did not expect Black Friday to be so much, right? I figured we were gonna hit like 6 figures, throughout like just, my team and down, but then like, we ended up doing like way more than that. And people have not stopped shopping either, you guys. Like, the Cyber Monday that's happening right now, people are still shopping. Like, we are doing almost like the first day of Black Friday, and it's like they're getting a huge deal, right? People are getting discounts on the products right now. So it's just like, take the time right now. I know that we have like, dinners and families and stuff, like, that. So I'm just saying, like, right now, like, if you guys get anything from this call, go work that promo. Okay. Go reach out, go fill in your stock, go fill up some dials, right? Do it now at the discount, right? Do it now at the discount. Cause like, it's just like, if you guys do have a business that you guys are working and you guys get to, the end of the month, right? November 30th is around the corner. That's the last day of the month. You're going to look at your dial and be like, oh my God, I am so close. Like, I could have saved, 30% off, like, on this, or if I would have been 300 QB, like, closer, right? Little things like that. Trust me, like, I've done it so many times, so many months ends where I'm just like, oh man, I should have just pushed a little bit harder during the time that we had the promo, right? While we had the deal, because if we did, like this wouldn't cost that much, right? For either me to buy or for my customer to buy, you would just get to your rank faster, right? So another thing, it is November, you guys. So how we finish off this month, right? How we finish off this month in November is how we're going to get paid in December, right? So if you guys are, if you guys do have businesses where you guys are achieving a rank, you know, go for that rank, right? Don't leave it on the table, especially if you are just a couple hundred or a couple thousand away in QB. Like definitely strategize, break it down, right? If you guys see something like that, if you guys are X amount of volume away, you guys can kind of break it down into orders, right? Like how many orders would I need in my organization to get to that rank, right? So just break it down like that. And then what else? What else do we have? Month end stuff. Ooh. But yeah, I think that's for basics. Like, you know, just everybody should be doing that right now. Just go in and try to help as many people as you can with this sale. Because it is a good one. 30% off is huge. And you know what? For the whole like last little bit, we've been having those 15% off codes. Like literally right now, I've been utilizing those 15% off codes like all the time. All my customers have been using it to check out. I've been using it to check out. So it's really huge. Like, you know, a lot of people don't know that these codes are so easily accessible. So anybody who's on Zoom right now, like, and you have like team, or anybody that's under you or like whatever, make sure that like, you know, you extend a hand to them. Like, hey, let me know if you're planning to order, because then if there's codes, like I'll make sure that you get it, right? I do that all the time. Somebody asked me for a recommendation.
I will be updating the 15% off code tomorrow. So the only reason I haven't put it in there is because I didn't want anybody to utilize it during like the past couple days with all the other promos that have been going on. And then I didn't also, because of like the credits and all that other stuff, I didn't really want to kind of throw those things out there because wording can be tricky and it can mess people up whenever they place their orders during like obviously the tag team and with all of the like with the BOGO and then this. So tomorrow, watch for an email or watch in the cloud office under leader updates.
I am a little,
And I will
yeah.
make sure. I'm going to go ahead and
I'm
mute this,
literally
Jackie,
doing
real
that
quick, just
thing.
since we keep on having.
Moving.
Hold
I
on
need
one
to grab my
second.
kid. See you.
There we go. Okay. You can unmute yourself, Jackie, but no. There you go.
Thank you.
All right. Just since it kept on kind of happening. See, I guess I just wasn't going to work out very well for us. But you guys, here's the thing. I do want to say, and I did add it into the post tonight. You know, we know that what grows our business is new people. All right. So I want to challenge every single person here. Yes, we want to help somebody new get started and go VIP 400, VIP 800, VIP 1600. But I want to challenge each and every one of you guys to aim for that for yourself, whether that is within the next 2 weeks or that is before now and the end of the year. Challenge yourself to hit that, like write down that VIP chart and challenge yourself to actually hit that as well. Challenge yourself to go down through and see who has been ordering. Go down through who ordered the BOGO within your organization, right? Some of those people do not have active uplines. Some of those people are just miscellaneous legs. If you can't find a way to reach out to them, send in a support ticket and ask them, hey, I can't find their phone number. I can't find their email. I have no way to contact this person. Can you let me know like how I can contact them? And support will give you their information, okay? Because there's obviously nobody between you and them. And like I have been stressing to Cliff, obviously these are reports that they are working on, but we want to retain our customers and we want to retain our team. So anything and all, and you guys, if you have suggestions, send in support tickets. Send it to Jackie, send it to Twin, send it to Angela, send it to me. You guys, these are things that, like I said, I like Cliff is probably annoyed by me. Okay. I told Kaylee this past weekend, I had Kaylee like sending in messages and emails. And the reality of it is that if they don't hear from us, they don't know we need anything. So just like Chas told me, shoot the message, shoot the email. And then guess what? They have no choice but to know who we are and what we need, and that our team is here and we really are excited and we want to see our teams grow. And that means sometimes we've got to speak up and we've got to say what we need, because just like in relationships, they're not mind readers. They're not mind readers, and they don't always know what it is that we need out in the field. So definitely make sure you speak up. And I want to challenge every single person to go after that VIP. Plus, your business is not going to grow if you are not growing. So take this next month and take the next couple days. Make sure you have your 2 customers. See who on your team has their 2 customers. Challenge your personally enrolled, challenge your downline, to all get their 2 customers so that they are not only being able to qualify for their rank if they're eligible, but also so that they're getting their products for free on the 2nd of the month. Make sure people are qualified and active. That is another reason why I'm like pushing this email out right now, because I'm like, hey, I don't want you to miss out. Like, this is a huge deal. Utilize those 15% off promo codes. Utilize credits and things like that you have to help incentivize. We know the holidays are coming. I know Megan's on right now. I don't know. When does Hanukkah start? Megan, when does Hanukkah start? Because like you guys, we talk a lot about Christmas. We talk about all of that, but like Hanukkah is going to be starting. I don't know the date. Did it already start? Please tell me it didn't already start, because I'm going to feel like a real jackass if so. I love you. Megan's my girl, and she'll tell us whenever it is. She'll be over here in this side here in a second, as long as she's not like tending to one of her kids, but she'll like type it over on the side. But like thank you, Megan. So like Hanukkah starts December 7th, and there's different holidays that are going to be all throughout the month. And you guys, you want to be, you want to know about that stuff, because you have people that are in your audience that are also celebrating. And so you want to celebrate them. And so I know December 7th, I'm going to be offering different stuff, because I want to be able to, offer to different audiences. And I want to be able to help people and say, hey, I've got a discount for you for this, right? And we want to go, and we want to be like, that goes throughout, a multitude of days. So leading clear up to Christmas, pretty much, right? Yeah, something like that. Anyways, Megan, you got to help me out here, girl, because like I'm not very good. Thank you so much. And I love that, because the reality of it is that we want to celebrate all month long. We want people to lead in to the new year, with excitement. And yes, I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. Will volume be down next month compared to this month? Probably, except for I'm going to tell you, last year, the last week of the month, blew it out of the water. Okay. It's like, I think we did like the last week last year, literally the week between Christmas and New Year's. It was literally like, I don't even know. I know we did more sales in like that week than what we did, I think, all month and like some of November. Like, it was crazy. And that was because they had, I think, maybe a tag team or something like that. Because they're preparing. We've got Ultimate Thriver and all that kind of stuff that'll be coming. Plus, they're going to be sending out the beta boxes at the beginning of December. And I want you guys to know that you never know who's going to get that. But I will tell you, they're not going to get it to people that are not trying to sign customers. They're not going to get it to people that aren't being active. They're going to send it to people, and they have been very random in the past. So you never know who that's going to be. I have people right now, you guys, shout out to Twin. I'm going to shout out Twin because she has a ridiculous number. Her PPA is like crazy right now. And I was like, holy moly, like Twin's at it again. Because when that girl is on, she is on. And I so happen to notice, I don't know what it is currently, but I know like she was at like, I don't know, like 17 or 18 the other day. And I was like, Jesus, Twin, what are you doing? Because like my PPA is up, but like hers is really up. I was like, whoa, okay. She's really taking advantage of the $25 promo. She's taking advantage of the different promos that are going on. So that is telling me like, okay, I'm also seeing a lot of people really signing a lot of promoters. Okay. And this is company wide. This is not just on our team. And I want to tell you, where you focus is where you're going to grow. So if you are focusing mainly on customers, you're going to get customers. If you are focusing mainly on promoters, you're going to start signing promoters, and you're going to start signing them at rapid speeds. And you guys, when you sign a new promoter, if you're historically not very good at getting that promoter started, I want to challenge you to please get one of your uplines in a three-way chat with them. Get them welcomed. Let's get them going VIPs. The people right now that are currently in VIPs and that are in chats are going VIP and are going and hitting like VIP 400, VIP 800, VIP 1600. And we just had another girl go 4K. And guess what? She is a unicorn. She has not even posted. Like, people don't even know she's a thriver. You guys, this is all because she is talking to people offline. And literally, I think it was just today that she went 4K. And this is just word of mouth, sharing it, sending messages. She's talking about being like having more energy. She's talking about being excited about something, but she's not even talking about what she's doing, like not publicly, right? Isn't that crazy how that can happen? What do you, me, reach out to me. No, 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 no. You reach out to me. If you do not have an active upline that is on here right now, you reach out to me and I will help you. I will be your three-way. I don't ever hesitate to reach out to me. And for you guys that do not know, I'm going to type it in here. I'm typing my phone number in here. Just because I might not see you on Messenger, because I don't listen, you guys, my Messenger's on like silent. Okay. My Facebook Messenger. But if you ever message me on TikTok, on Facebook, on Instagram, and I don't see it, it's because I'm literally like, all over the place. So send me a text. Every single one of you guys are allowed to have that. I don't care. Send me a text if you need my help and you don't have somebody else that is in your upline or whatever. Just send me a message. I don't care. I will help you. Okay. And definitely, I mean, I want to be able to help you. Obviously, if you're on my team, I'm going to be able to pull up your stuff. I'm going to be able to help you a little bit easier. So ideally you do want to have somebody that is on your team so that they can like look and be able to see, especially like if it has placement or something like that you have a lot of questions about. Don't be afraid to reach out to a sideline though for a three-way call or three-way chat. But if you need help with like, growing your team, doing a Zoom with your team, doing a VIP chat, a welcome chat, definitely don't be afraid to reach out and I'll help you. Okay. Because I want every single one of you guys to know that you're valued, appreciated, and supported. And I want to see every single one of you guys winning. I literally, like, none of my uplines really did much in my previous company. And I was with them for 3.5 years. I've been with Lavelle 7 years next month. I can't even believe that. And I'll tell you, I have seen way, like, it does not matter. Yes, you want to have an active upline, but unfortunately that doesn't always happen. But I'm here and I'm active. And just because you might not see me on this spot or this spot, know that I'm always working. I'm always doing something. And we stay busy, right? So just know that if you don't have any team right now, your goal is to get your 2 customers and to retain what you do have, and then to focus on what you need to do to get consistent. And I think I told you guys no, we didn't have our call last week. Or did we? I don't know. Anyways, yeah, we did. And I told you guys, I am getting really good with my 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I drew it out. Like, I literally have like a little board that I'm using right now to kind of keep myself accountable. Because guess what? If I don't do it, then I know, like, if I don't do my 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, then I know why I'm not growing. And there's stuff I'm missing. There's stuff I'm totally missing right now. But there's other stuff that I'm also doing good, like better at. Like I'm doing better at my follow-ups. I'm doing better at my reach outs. I'm doing better at different areas. I have had post paralysis. Has anybody else ever struggled with that? Okay, because I feel you. And the reason why I've had that is I don't know, maybe like an identity crisis. I don't know. All up in my feels. I told you guys I've been like battling a little bit of a depression type of situation. And I'm saying that and I'm smiling and you guys are like, oh, you seem like real depressed. No, just goes to show, right? But the reality of it is I've been real in my head and for personal reasons. And what I want you to know is this, and I can't even believe I'm like blasting this and telling you guys this all, but I'm telling you this to be transparent with you, is that it's not all rainbows and sunshines like it's not sunshine and rainbows all the time, and you're not always going to feel like um being like, oh, Miss Positivity. And so I don't sometimes know what to put out there or what to say. And guess what? I'm like rediscovering Amanda right now. And that's what I actually talked to Angela the other day. And she said, Amanda, let me help you. She's like, let me help you rediscover what that is and tapping into that. And so I have been doing some inner work. I love you, Angela. You're such a sweetheart. And, that is something that I want you guys to know is like, we're not always going to know what we want to put out there, but I want you guys to know that it's okay to like you to change. In fact, you're going to change as you go along this journey, and other people are going to change, and other people are going to need that support and that guidance along the way. And just like Angela, gave me great advice on that, and she listened, to me pour my heart out, to her. I just want you guys to know, like, other people are going through things and you may not be ready to talk about those things, but you can still share that, hey, like I'm working on myself and working on better self-care, and I'm working on getting myself like more sleep, and trying not to stress about the things I can't control, and also going through like the changes of like life right now, and like transitions with kids and empty nest. Like I went this morning to look at my daughter's, looked at a house to rent, and it's like my baby girl who I never thought would be moving out. So it's like it's so hard, getting used to that kind of stuff. But anyways, those are things that now, guess what? I'm going to look for a group of parents that are empty nesters, because now like Leah's only going to be here half the time, and like Colton graduates at the end of this year, and Layla's getting ready to move out with her boyfriend. It's like you know it's like what am I going to do? I'm like looking at like, should I go like work a part-time job as a nurse again or something, because like I need to get out of the house and I need to see people, and I'm like, what can I get involved in? And I'm like literally looking at like different types of um groups and things like that I can get involved in. And I just seen a workout class that was similar. I don't know how many of you guys used to see me do the bungee classes and the aerial yoga and stuff, but I just seen that the place opened back up, a different owner took over, and I'm like, oh, that's 5 minutes from me. And I'm like, I want to go hang from a bungee cord and hang from like one of the net thingies again, because it made me feel powerful and strong. And I remember the first time I did like the Phoenix thing, and I was like, oh, I felt like a bird. I couldn't believe the strength that I had within myself. So like that kind of stuff is going to empower you. And guess what? I invited other people with me to those classes, and I got to meet people in those classes, and people that were on the same journey as me. So guess what? If you're not getting out there in this time of the year, like I think I might have said to you guys, and maybe I didn't. Like, I just literally had a doctor's appointment, and he was like, like maybe you're a little bit depressed. Maybe you're not. I don't know if it's the time of the year or what. But I wanted to wait for myself I didn't want to just like start on something right away. There's nothing wrong with starting on medicine or anything like that. But for me, I wanted to try to work out more. I wanted to try to work on my sleep more. I wanted to try to work on my self-talk and my personal development. I wanted to work on some of the things that getting down to the nitty-gritty of maybe what was bothering me. Sometimes we don't always know, but we also know that seasonal depression and things like that tap in this time of the year. And I have noticed that since the time change, I've been a little bit more frumpier, right? So just know this time of the year, don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Know that you guys, I don't know how many of you guys saw Black Friday like shopping on TikTok, but I didn't go Black Friday shopping. But stores apparently were kind of empty. I don't know if you went Black Friday shopping, did you see it? Because I don't know. I like shopped online, so I didn't really like see anything like out at the stores this year. You did not see, a lot of people did not. Because guess what? It's a lot tighter and it's a lot tougher. So just know it's okay if you're like not signing everybody like gigantically or not like mass enrolling right now. It's okay. Work with people's budget. See what it is that you can work with them on. People are going to be buying stuff regardless. They will. Okay. They're going to buy it at the store. They're going to whatever. Free is better than having to pay. So let's teach our people how to get it for free. Right. If you have samples of stuff, I just ordered the balance. In the Listen, I had plenty of bottles of balance, but I hadn't ordered the balance like little packets yet. And I'm so excited to get them because I want to send them out to people. I want people to try it because I think they'll love it. And I'm like, yes, I have the little containers, but I like the little packets of them. So I'm going to be utilizing some of those to send out whenever I send out to my customers that have never tried it for like Christmas. I must send out Christmas cards. So I think I mentioned that last week as well. I'm getting a box of like cards and I know Megan celebrates Hanukkah and stuff. So like there's people that are going to celebrate different holidays. So I'm going to like, I don't know. I used to have a postable. So don't be surprised in our team thingy-mabobber if you don't see a postable come up there. Like, and postable is just postable.com. And it's just so I can get people's addresses because I don't have everybody's addresses anymore. And that drives me nuts because like, even if I wanted to send something, I can't unless I ask somebody, and you don't always want to tell somebody you're sending them something when you do. Is there anything, Jackie, that you can think of? I'm gonna go get a drink real quick and like cough because my throat is
Yeah,
empty.
definitely. I mean,
But
long term in this business, right? You are not going to be the same person every single like month, right? There are going to be times in your business where all you can do is maintain your current customers, right? There's going to be other times in your business where you're signing up so many new people that like your current customers, they've got to learn how to like just do everything themselves. And they probably have by then, but there's going to be times in your business where sometimes you're focusing on what you have, sometimes you're focusing on new, sometimes you're good at doing like a bunch of it and having a little balance of it. But yeah, give yourself grace. Like, there's definitely times in your business where you're going to be like signing zero, but you still have a business, right? Like there's times where you have to look at your business too and be like, wow, I have volume, but I haven't signed a soul. So what the hell? Like I need to get back to work, right? We have to check ourselves when it comes to that. But at the end of the day, like you still have a business, right? If you still have volume coming in through your organization, like we have to look at that and just be like, you know what? I'm just glad I have a business, right? I'm just glad I have a business. And, kind of like what Amanda's talking about right now, very real. Okay. This is very real for her to share that. And, a lot of times it's hard for a leader to come onto a call and tell a whole group of people like, hey, I'm going through it, right? They often don't do it, but we do go through things just like everybody else does. But imagine you going through some of the worst and craziest seasons of your life and not having a residual income business that comes in every single Tuesday, whatever that looks like, even if it's $30, right? Even if it's $30 or, whatever, your checks are going to fluctuate, right? I can tell you that a lot of the leaders who have built their businesses and put in real time, you guys, real time to help people, help their customers, help, promoters get started, help people in their team, help people 20 levels down who they don't even get paid from. I can guarantee you they're so much happier that they can be, healing and, going through the worst shit of their life, but they're still getting a paycheck on Tuesdays, you guys. It is like, honestly, it's one of the biggest blessings, like, that something has your back. Okay. That something has your back. Like, I want you guys to really think about that. We've had like, leaders and, coming up into the holiday season, you guys, everyone in Lavelle, right? Especially the leaders that have been here for a while, they're wrapping up the year, closing it up with their teams and stuff. Like, they're spending time with their teams. If you guys are local to your, Thrivers and teams, get together, go do something, like go out to eat, like just something, right? I have a lot of teams who are kind of like distant and they're all over the place. They're going to do like a little Zoom where they're hopping on, everybody's getting whatever Thrive drink they want to get, and just like having a different kind of Zoom, right? Not like a training room Zoom, more like a gratitude Zoom. And really, like, that's amazing, right? Like that people can just get together for those things. But definitely try to do it in person if you guys can. But you guys will probably see in December. Don't be surprised. Oh, also really big thing too. December 2nd, right? We are having the GOAT training. Definitely hop on that. Okay. That is going to be huge. It's from different leaders in the company. They're all going to be talking about whatever Lavelle has given them the topic to talk about. It's going to be probably a mini Thrive Palooza. They're doing it. I don't know if they've done it at the end of the year before these GOAT trainings. It's usually kind of in the beginning of the year, but really excited. So that call, you guys, is going to be, what time is it? I know it's 8 a.m. Pacific until like, I think 11:30. So it is quite long. It's like 3.5 hours, that call. You guys don't want to miss that call. Okay. Like, we don't know if it's going to be recorded. And even if it is, 3.5 hours of recording is going to be a lot to catch up to. So hop on and listen to what you can. Okay. Some of you guys hop on and listen to what you can, take as much notes as you can. And then like later, if you miss some of it, that's when you can catch the recording. Okay. Try to catch as much as of it live as you can. Because it's going to be really, really good stuff, you guys. And it's all the stuff that you're going to need to know now, right? You need to know it now, because when January 1st starts, you guys, guess what happens on January 1st? There's some of you guys are new, right? Some of you guys are new. We see these cycles every single year. We see it. New year, new me, right? Guess what? We're in health and wellness. Guess what? We're watching everybody stuff their faces. We're watching everybody go and like having like, mental breakdowns and stuff with their families. Like holidays are a time for cheer, but sometimes it's not always that way, right? But like as soon as the holidays are over and all the Christmas decorations and stuff goes away, guess what happens? Everybody, they start getting real selfish, you guys. They start to get real selfish in a good way, and they need our help, right? They start to say like, okay, I'm going to start going to the gym. I'm going to start eating cleaner. And guess what? Who do you want them to think of when that time comes, right? When they are starting to, eat cleaner, when they're starting to say, hey, I probably should start taking a multivitamin of some sort because whatever, or my bloating is just kind of out of control. I need to lose this extra holiday weight. Who do you want them to think of? Do you want them to think of the person who's been the most consistent in their feed thriving, or do you want to be that person, right? So definitely make sure that you guys are posting throughout the holidays. You guys can make it fun. Like a lot of the time, like, and for if you guys are new to and watching some of the people who are posting Thrive, me personally, when I'm out doing things, I have my phone, yes, I'm capturing content, yes, but I don't post it real time. I'm just like, got my phone out, making the video, put the phone away, enjoy my moment, my day, my family, and things like that. And then later when I have a moment, I will power post. Like I will literally power post. I'll put out like 5 posts, and it's easier for me to, kind of like write what I need to write. Okay. Like whatever I need to write on the post. And that's how I do it, you guys. If you guys are wondering, like I get so many people, Jackie, oh my God, you're probably so busy. Like, no, I'm just living my life and I'm helping everyone and posting in the nooks and crannies of my day. That's literally how it goes. That's as simple as that, right? I don't see this as work. You know, I literally just enjoy myself, capture what I can, you know, share what I want, right? You don't have to share everything, but obviously, you know, if you're some things are really share worthy, so you go and share it, and that's what kind of attracts people to your business, right? And it can be anything. You don't have to be going to these crazy fancy events. Like me, I'm an event junkie. Like I love to go to events and stuff. If you follow me, you're like, where in the world is Jackie now? Yes, Jackie's traveling, Jackie's other places, but you know, there's a whole week where I'm sitting at home, you guys, on my couch making content, or just making content in my kitchen, making content out of my children, you know, whatever it is, any of those things. And I'm pulling in Thrive for it too, right? Like, you know, if I'm like cooking something or making my shake or whatever, you guys, Thrive is such so amazing. It's so integrated into everyone's lifestyle, right? We have a daily brand, right? Our brand is like integrated into our daily lifestyle. Like it's perfect, right? We don't have to go out of our way to be a thriver, right? We can just thrive right here, you know, with all of us on here every single morning, every single night, whatever, right? So yeah, make sure you guys are sharing some of those things. And then what else?
I'm really glad you just mentioned that because I'm going to tell you guys why. I worked full time. When I went 200K, I was working full time. And then many of you guys know, if you were here in 2020, when I was going through my divorce into 2021, I was working part time at the hospital. Many of you guys saw me at the ER. You saw me at 3 different hospitals. I was working 3 different hospitals during that time. And plus, I was running my business. I had to. Plus, it was keeping me busy, and I was going to school. I was finishing my BSN, and like here I was running. And you guys, let me tell you, that was literally the absolute highest years of revenue and our business ever did while I was working again during COVID. And yeah. Okay. So like our team had the highest month sales. I'm talking like I think we had like 2.5 million one month during that craziness. I don't know. We had like ridiculous numbers. And it was literally absolutely insane. We did like $1 million over 4th of July, I think, or something. Like it was nuts, like over a BOGO. All right. Like it was a tag team promo. And I couldn't believe it because I was like I'd never seen something like that. And it wasn't just like me, it was like everybody right on our team. And I was like, that's incredible. And here I was going off to work. And I remember the very first 4th of July when we had like the launch of Duo, like the original Duo, I was on a cruise ship. And I didn't even have the best service. And we had like massive, crazy sales. And you know what? I still signed customers. I still enjoyed my entire trip. So I'm telling you all of this to tell you, don't think you have to work your business all day, every day. Okay. Like Jackie just said, many of the times, like, do you think I look like I look half the time when I make a post? Mm-mm. No. And I'm one of those people, I have to think when I type. Okay. So like if I don't put a post up unless I'm like, and like sometimes I'll be writing the same post all day long. My husband will be like, "Are you still typing that?" I'm like, "Yes, I only saved it to draft like 10 times because I'm wordy for one. And for two, because it's like I'm telling like a true, like, real life thing. Absolutely. Hold on. She's gonna say something real quick. Let me find you on here. But I want you guys to know, like a lot of people work full time. A lot of people can relate to that. A lot of people can understand busy, right? A lot of people can understand real time. And I take my daughter to school. I'm like running around. A lot of you guys, if I get back to you, I'm probably like, yep, hold on. I'm messaging you and don't mind me voice messaging you because I'm in the car or something along those lines. But just know that you don't have to sit down and work your business all day, but you do have to be intentional about how you work your business, right? So like get that 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, print off the sheet and just say, you know what, I'm going to get better and better at this. I might not get this many posts out today, but I'm going to try. And then just like, if you need to write down a calendar, write down a calendar. We're going to have a vision board party, like get together one night. It probably won't be on a Monday night, but it'll be like a random night. If you guys want to hop on during the day or during whatever, if you want to do some work time Zooms, we'll do some work time Zooms. But yeah, like I want to plan like a team get together, because guess what? There's like nobody near me. Nobody's by me. So like I'm lonesome and I need people. So yeah, go ahead, say.
I just wanted to touch. I'm sorry, I'm just totally jumping in. I just wanted to share
No.
my. But when it comes to like what Jackie said, when it comes to creating content, I used to do this thing where it's like you have to like post real time when you don't. The best thing, because a lot of times people will be like, oh, you're always on your phone. Even though you're on your phone for your business, it's like you can capture, and then like Jackie does, and which I've kind of adapted as well, is just power post later, because then you all have more of that intention. And one of the things that I love sharing with those, like my team, the ones that are active anyways, and just other entrepreneurs too, is like find a model that you can resonate with, that's going to give you the courage, the confidence, and just the belief in just posting what you want to post, whether it's a feed, a reel, or in your stories. Just my motto is romance your life. My motto is style your own lane, slay your day. I have so many different mottos that encourage me to just post with what I feel is authentic to me, and not what is authentic to someone else, And even if, let's just say, like you see another thriver that has content that you can resonate with, create it in a version that makes sense for you, because a lot of times, if people see that maybe you're resharing, which is great to reshare and repost other thrivers wins and transformations, but if you see someone that has a caption that you really enjoy, then screenshot that, but then create it of your own vibe, make it yours, that makes you feel good, makes you feel connected to yourself, to your audience. And then that's going to give you the courage and the confidence to keep showing up for yourself. And that's what's going to allow you to continue to plant the seeds, because there's always going to be a person or a friend or a family member that's going to be like, oh, what about this BOGO? I'm really interested in detox. I'm interested in balance. I'm interested in treat. Romance the products that you use on a daily basis, that that you can connect, or that you can allow yourself to connect to your people. In my brain, that made sense. I don't know if that made sense coming out, but
Made 100% sense. And I'm so glad that you brought it up, because you just said it way clearer than what I did. But I just told you guys, like, I'm going to be experiencing like this empty nest stuff, right? And like my oldest daughter getting ready to move out, and like Colton graduating high school, and then only having my daughter like, half the time. And so these are like real life things. Not everybody's going to relate to that, but there's people that will. And those people are going to understand me a lot better. So I'm going to connect with them a lot more. But there's something in me right now that I am craving helping people. I'm a nurse, okay? And I love to help people, and I love to like lift people up. And so like my daughter, she just recently joined like it's called the Red Havens Club. And they just kind of do things in like the community and stuff like that. So like I'm trying to find things that I can volunteer myself with and that I can help people with. And that's kind of one of the reasons why my friend is getting ready to unfortunately start the divorce process after 23 years of marriage. And that friend, she didn't want to tell me, because when I was going through my divorce, she was not very nice to me. And when I reached out to her, she actually didn't want to talk to me. You know, she didn't want to tell me what she was going through because she felt guilty asking for me to support her when she didn't support me. But see, I'm that friend that's like, I'll bring the shovel and I'll show up, and, you know,
I just
we
posted a
don't
meme.
talk about it no more, you know? So like, it's like, you know, nope, I'm going to be there for you. So we're looking at a place tomorrow, you know, and, that's that's a lifetime of friendship. And even though she didn't understand what I was going through, I do understand what she's going through, and I know the road she's about to walk down, and I don't want her to walk down it alone. So, you know, you guys relate to who it is that you are right now in this time, in this place. And it doesn't have to be a thriver that you relate to. It's whoever it is that inspires you, right? And then you can integrate thrive into it and your what excites you. And that it wasn't people in my previous company that excited me and that got me pumped about how to market or share my business, or my products. It was other people doing the darn thing that I saw them out there succeeding. And it was like Shailene Johnson. And isn't it ironic that, you know, her son would be the one teaching like social media for us and stuff, you know? And, you know, she did like Beachbody and, you know, different stuff. And there's different people that emulate and teach and coach and so forth that you're going to learn skills and tips and all this stuff. And then you just go and you implement it to fit you and your likes. And all of us have different love. And, you know, just like you like romance and different stuff. There's like a whole new avenue. Like Ashley's like into like doing knitting and stuff like that right now. There's a whole avenue of people out there that I can't touch and you guys can. Okay. So like that's tap into you and tap into what it is that you want to share. Some of you guys are like really good at cooking and like making stuff, and share that right now, especially like people need crafts. I'm like probably watching your crafts because I'm like trying and I want to be. I like trying to make stuff, you know? So like if you're good at like recipes, I just literally told Tim, um, this evening that this darn coconut cream pie is going to be the death of me. I need to find a freaking carb and high protein version of it. So I'm going to like make it with like protein shakes and see how it turns out, because I'm like, I need to get a healthier version. Because people need that. People like are seeing all these unhealthy stuff. Like find some healthy versions of things and share it. And I promise you, you're going to attract people. You're going to attract people that watch your stuff, that you didn't even know. And it's like something that you're getting into. Um, Jackie, is there anything else? Listen, you guys, I've been sitting here typing up this email that I've been telling you about this whole darn time. And I just sent them out. I just sent out the last one while I was talking to you guys. So I'm sorry if I seem distracted, but is there anything else, Jackie, that you can think of? I'll get the Zoom up, but I want you guys to just get in the habit of getting consistent, getting your vision board, figuring out what it is that you need to do to reach your audience. Know that it's okay to do things differently than the next person. Just find what it is that lights your fire and it excites you, and just be honest with yourself and know that it's okay. Like you don't have to be perfect, and as long as you're sharing and you're putting yourself out there and you're putting stuff out there and you're letting other people know, like that's all you can really do, right? And then be there for your team.
I think there has to be a even amount of push and pull in your business, you guys.
Yes.
Like you have to find something that you can be consistent with a little bit of push and a little bit of pull, right? Like
Mhm.
just concentrate on that, because if you're just like pushing, pushing, pushing and you're never pulling, like, pushing, I mean like posting, right? Pulling, I mean like, hey, reach out and like actually get into somebody's DM and like close the sale, right?
Yeah.
There has to be a little bit of that, like an even amount of pushing and pulling into
Yeah,
your
because when you're just posting, you guys, you're just posting. You're just like posting for the air, right? But like if you're not being intentional about reaching out to people and being like, hey, you know, like somebody has been a thriver, or they've been asking, but you have this amazing deal and something in your hand, but you don't reach out to them and they aren't online, they don't know, they don't see your post, like I don't see half the people that post. Like I don't see hardly any of your guys' posts, right? And so just keep that in mind. I have a friend that posts all the time and she's always like, this post is for interaction. And I'm like, she's like, why is nobody commenting on my stuff? And I'm like, because they're not seeing it, ding dong. Because all you're doing is posting. You're not actually interacting with anybody. So if you're not getting it, just remember you need to get out there and do it, right? Because when you get it, when you give it, you're going to get it. And it's kind of like that push pull that Jackie's talking about. So if you're putting it out there, okay, you're dripping, you're dripping. But guess what? Those people, some of them, they need you to follow up with them because if not, they think you forgot and then they're going to sign up with the next person because they don't even see your stuff anymore. So go through and follow up and reach out. And if you've been friends with somebody and they keep on posting about not having any energy and not having any money, you better be the one to ask them if they are interested in checking this out. Because if not, and you've built that relationship with them, don't be surprised when you see them join somebody else or something else. Okay. So don't be afraid. They don't know about the opportunity if you don't let them know. And they don't know about what your products can do if you don't tell them. So anyways, all right, everybody have an amazing night. Thank you so much. I think this is a great Zoom. Get those messages out. We still have a couple hours left in Cyber Monday. And yeah, we're going to be closing some sales and helping some people. So everybody have a good night. Bye.
Bye.
I'm going to steal one of your guys' pictures. So love you guys. Bye.